Pre-K friends, we are going to talk about measuring today. We are going to measure. Today we're looking at length. This is length. So we are going to look at things that are short and things that are long. So we are going to use some different tools to measure. These are cubes. So if you have something at home that you could use for counting, it could be cubes, it could be blocks, it could be Legos. We are even going to use our erasers, so you can get your erasers out. This right here, this tool is called a ruler. You might have a ruler at your house that you can use. This is another tool, a tape measure. A tape measure is another tool that will measure to see if something is short or long. So let's do some measuring. I have some different things here. I have my ruler. Here is my ruler. I have this kind of a ruler, which is with apples, so I can count to see how long an item is with apples. How many apples is it? So we can use this. Like I said, we have our erasers, and I have some cubes that we can use. So I have a couple different items. I have some items that are just pictures. This is corn and grapes and milk. And then I have some real items like an apple and an orange. And I thought we would measure healthy foods because that's what our study is right now. So these are different healthy foods that we can measure. So when we measure, we're using our ruler, and we're going to measure the corn. We would take our ruler, and I have 0 right here. So I'm going to put the 0 by this black dot. And then I'm going to look over here, and this is going to tell us how long it is. So here is the number 8, and this is about halfway between the 8 and a 9. So it tells us that this is 8.5 inches long. So our corn is 8.5 inches long. Well, let's find out how many apples long that is. So I have my corn right here, and here, I thought my apples disappeared. You probably could see them. So let's find out how many apples long my corn is. So if I put my ruler here to here, and then I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The corn is about 8 apples long. Let's try our cubes. Let's see if I have enough cubes to see how long this is. So I'm starting my cubes down here on the dot. Uh-oh. Do I have enough cubes to measure my corn? I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cubes, and I don't have enough. So I can't use my cubes to measure my corn. But that's okay, because look at these are smaller. Let's try measuring these. So I can take a guess of how long I think my grapes is. Let's try 2. Let's put 2 here. Uh-oh. Too short. I need another one, so I'm going to grab another one. Let's see if this is enough. Look at that. My grapes are 3 cubes long. My milk. Does my milk look smaller or bigger than the grapes? It looks bigger than the grapes. Let's start with 4 because this one was 3. Let's start with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, friends, look at that. Our grapes are 3 cubes. Our milk is 4 cubes. Let's try our erasers. So we can get our erasers out and see how long. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. The grapes are the same amount of erasers as cubes. 3. Let's try our milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. 4 cubes, 4 erasers. Which which one is bigger or longer? Which one is longer? You're right, the milk is longer. That means the grapes are shorter. This one has 3 and this one has 4. We can tell by just taking our cubes like this, and we can see which one is shorter and which one is longer. Let's see how tall our apple is. Let's see. Oh, look at that. This one's kind of tricky. Would you think it would be 3 or 4? It's probably hard for you guys to see. Let me turn my apple. 3 or 4? I'm going to go with 3. Yeah. So our apple is 3 cubes tall. Just like that. What can you measure at your home? You could measure food. You could also measure your tools, your school tools. Maybe you could measure your marker, or you could measure a crayon. So I want you to take a look at something that you could measure and share with me how long it is or how short it is. Have fun measuring.